Guys, welcome back to another video. Today, I'm finally doing it. I'm finally making a video going through one of the old magazines. It's going to be a series, like I said a long time ago when I bought all the magazines. I'm going to go through all of them. Try to. It's going to be a long series for anyone who tries to look for people who are looking at these old magazines. This is your chance now. And you may see on top is something I picked up over the weekend. We were going to an antique store. I was talking to my brother. I said, hey, look, there's belt buckles. We've been looking for the old BassMaster's belt buckle. Not even the third one on the shelf, and it was boom. Was the BassMaster's one. From 1992 is the 25th anniversary. Very cool belt buckle. But without further ado, let's get into taking a look at this old magazine. Starting off, it's your seasonal secrets for small lake bass, mapping out hidden hot spots. Oh, by the way, this is an issue from March 1986. I have all of them from 1986, so we're definitely going to go through all those. This is one of the thickest ones, and it's definitely gonna have a lot of ads and old school information. I'm not gonna read through a bunch of stuff because I want to make this video not so long. I want to take my time. I'm not gonna rush through, so any of y'all can pause and take a look at, because there's some actually very cool information. Top 10 bass boats. I get it. 10. How to full a trophy. Burn a bluff. Fish a river. Pick a rod. Well, let's begin. This is when they started going to their typical. Oh, see, let me adjust this for y'all. Ooh, shoot. I'll have to fix that. Creasing. I'll have to be gentle with this magazine. One of my favorite ones. So starting off, you can see very interesting Depth Finder by Humminbird. This is the Humminbird LCR. They made multiple different versions. You got the LCR 400, the LCR 400D, the 2000, 4000, 4000D, 2000, the 1000, the portable, which is one I very like. And all this information, if you want to read. There's not a glare. Probably is. The right product, the right price, the right time. And it shows all your models. Next page is, this is one of the ads that really confusing. I've never seen before. This is the Bagley's Silver Thread that I've never seen in my life. I've never seen it. I assume it's like wire, maybe, or something like that. And I don't know. But overall, I mean, it's definitely probably hard to find wire or string. Super cool. Never knew Bagley's made it. Jim Bagley's, the creator. Here we go. The Garcia, Ambassador. Ooh, this is actually very interesting. I might be very off about what I said. This just says Garcia. There's no Abu. So that's very interesting. And a video I just made, I just talked about. Where are you at? Where are you at? Here she is. This old Ambassador reel. Abu Garcia one. And this one is like completely different. Ambassador XLT Plus sets a new standard that will change the way you fish. Definitely looking high tech. I think the one I just showed y'all is maybe a little older. This one's more plasticky. Or this is probably just a cheaper version, probably. Don't really see much of Abu Garcia ads in here. Stren. Stren Class line. This is like, I guess, a very expensive, tough Stren. Definitely gonna have to fix this book. It's bothering me. Don't want the book going bad. And then you got your guy right here at the top. The bass boss himself, Ray Scott, creator of BassMasters. He started it all. If it weren't for him, we wouldn't be here. Action-packed battery ad. With an old school lure. Here we go. We got some old scent. Who is that? Larry Nixon. With his old Skeeter hat. Love these old ads. Then you got the Zepco UL3 Classic Feather Touch. These, I believe, were like the very expensive. Yeah, look at them reels. Handles. It's definitely an expensive style. Hopefully, y'all can see it. Here we go. This is where it's at. The old school Lowrance depth finders. With the Lowrance X3 full automatic Super Tree or whatever, you can see it's got a more cleaner. Then you got some Mercury marine motor oil for your boat motors. Got some little articles about Pit Bass Program. Oh, this is the ad right here. The money ad. Buy a Berkeley Lightning Rod and get 3,000 yards of trilene free. That is an awesome ad. I love the old Lightning Rods. They're very difficult to find. Now, we ain't finished with the old Berkeley. The Berkeley trilene. Got your regular trilene, the trilene XT. Then you got the trilene big. I think this is game. This is a whole article and a whole page, 2 pages about Berkeley. Which, if you don't know, yeah, which probably a lot of y'all do, Berkeley's been around for a very long time. Oh, we got some old Chevy trucks to haul around your old bass boat. 4-door of, well, I mean, I would definitely consider getting this truck if I ever had it. Once I ever get an old school boat. It's definitely hard finding one in the market. Oh boy, Skolt or whatever, chewing tobacco. They used to be everywhere in these old magazines. Because I believe they used to sponsor. Then you got the old, oh my goodness. Forgot the name of this build, the Dance's Eel, the small one. They named it after like a small eel. Forgot the name. Little article here. Here we go, some Mint Coda ads. Quiet Power catches fish. Mint Coda. Take a nice good look at that. Oh. Definitely got that old Roland Martin, Hank Parker, Winkman. Babe Winkman. Never heard of him before. Oh, here we go. Ranger boats. Definitely a boat on my list to find. If I get one, definitely would consider picking up that bass boat. Here we go, the old Bass and Man. Life jackets made by Tom Mann. Hint, Bass and Man. It came in a variety of different colors. Sorry if the table's squeaky. You got your camouflage, red like a tan. Green, your tan, your like a gray and blue with a red inside. Definitely a man's. I'm definitely looking for picking up that old man's life jacket. Evinrude, Trolling Motors. Top Volt. And this is definitely one I like. Right here. The old Rebel, Wee Frog, and Wee Crawl. That's definitely, the original Wee Frog is definitely on my list. Take a good look at that. Super cool bait. Definitely like their old stuff. This is a rod I'm definitely looking for. Another article. Last year we broke tradition. This year we're burying it. This is a Shimano Magnum Light GT 2593 fighting rod. This is I believe this is like the decade when they were making, or the time of the year when they were making the rods, this long, thick part that thins out. I have one. Well, my brother has one. It's called the Daiwa Samurai spinning reel. Look it up. Check it out. It's a very awesome reel. At the time, Fenwick, Shimano, Abu Garcia, and Daiwa were making all of these rods happen. They're very awesome, very stiff, and they're very cool and well made. Now this is an ad I like. Skeeter. Definitely another bass boat if I get the chance to find or get, I would. I love old Skeeter boats. They're very cool. The old Skeeter logo. They definitely don't look the same. Definitely a very awesome reel. Kmart. This book, because being so big, has a Kmart ad or a little Kmart catalog. See? Make y'all more grateful for clicking on this video. Well, oh boy, here we go. Well, we just found out maybe the exact year my reel came out. This Shimano BGX 2200 Bantam Magnum Light Bait Casting Reel. Oh, well. Speak of the devil. There you go. It's right here in person. There it is there. Here it is in person. It's got a little flap. It's a very well made reel. No wonder it was $60-some back then. It definitely mattered to its price. It's a very well made rod, and reel. It's very has made it through the years and has survived. Well, there's more rods on here. Here's that thick Shimano rod. This is the bait casting one. That's a spinning one. Some more Shimanos. You got your cheaper Shimano rods. Well, when we get to the lure section here, trust me, whoever did this book definitely didn't know what brands were. You're going to see that in a minute. You got this interesting BMG 10X Bantam Magnum bait casting reel by Shimano. This reel is just like the original Shimano reel, but it's got all more new components and it's got the brake style. And back then they used to do a theme of, like, you have your smaller, medium, and large size. That's the larger, the medium, and your small. Down here in the bottom, glare, you got combos. Got some Shimano push button combos and some spinning reel combos. You got Shimano push button reel, and then you got your old GTX 2200P spinning reel. Very expensive reel. Here we go. Now we're getting some Berkeley Daiwa. Oh, that's just like the Daiwa reel I have. I showed off in the video. Right there. Very nice reel. We got some Daiwa spinning reels. Nothing special there. Got some Daiwa bait casting reels. Pistol grips and some spinning. Nothing really that special there. It's got the old emblem. Then we got some Berkeley Trilene. Berkeley lightning rods. I had the chance to get that spinning one till the little piece that connects to the reel was broken. Put that right back down. Now anybody know what I'm talking about the weird rod style. So we got some Abu Garcia, Garcia stuff. Got some bait casting ambassador reels. Spinning, push button. Here we go. Told you they were doing the same thing. A thick shaft that goes all the way to get thin up top. Spinning and bait casting. For some reason they did that. Very cool style though. Wish they still made them like that. But you would probably be spending like $200 some on them. We got some Fenwick. Fenwick stuff is very pricey these days. Some spinning reels by Fenwick. Got some bait casting rods and spinning rods. Some Zebco rods and some spotlight reels that I've never seen. Some Shakespeare spinning reels. Shakespeare fly reels. We got some Shakespeare rods. Zebco spinning reel. Very expensive looking one too. Some Zebco bait casting reels and spinning reel rods. Got some combos down there. Oh my goodness, we ain't even halfway through. Told you this is going to be one of the longer ones. Got some LCRs. Got a Mint Coda thing. I don't even know what that is. For voltage, I guess, for the batteries. Got some Mint Coda trolling motors. Some Shakespeare trolling motors that they definitely don't make anymore. Alright, we're getting to where I was talking about how they didn't get the brands right. So you see here we have some Bomber, Rebel, and a hula popper, which says Mr. Twister. If you can't see there. Another one that says Mr. Twister, well, even though it's a Rapala. Got another one that says Mr. Twister, that's a Rapala. This one says Spotlight, or Spot Lake, and I think that's what it says. Even though it's Mans, and they don't say it. I believe those are Mans or Mr. Twisters. Mr. Twister crappy jigs, that's probably wrong. I think that's probably wrong. The Sonic Grubs. Here you go, Fred Arbogast. At least they got that right. The Color Selector. At least they got the hidden one right. They got the Rippling Redfin, the CC Shad, and the CC Rattling Shad. Down here. Got Rebel, which they got right. Begley's, which they got right with Bango Lures. My favorite bait right there. If you want to see a video about me talking more about it, check it out. We got some Strike King spinner baits. Some Man's Pace thing, feeding supplement. Some Auger Tails. Some Renowned Ski Super Shads jigs. Bass Busters, and some Mans, which they got right. Auger Frog spin or Auger Tail spin. Start picking up the pace through here. So we have some of your fish formula, some old school Berkeley strike, it's like spray. Then you got some of your baitment stuff. Then you got your Johnson Silver Minnows. Some old sport fishing. Oh, it's just sport fishing. I cannot believe I got that wrong. Sport Fishing Pro Pack. Some Outpoint Prime string. Got some Mepps Killer Kit. Got a, I don't believe it's his Mr. Twister or not, because it's got some Rapala. Rapala case. Panfish kit. You got some knives. Got the old Mr. Twister Electric Fisherman's Fillet Knife. Got your old Stren. Or really old school boat seat. And some old life vests. Got some tackle boxes. We got some Fenwicks. Got some Woodstream. Ooh, some more Fenwicks. That's a really nice Fenwick tackle box. I had that tackle box. The extra large 6 tray. This is one I would definitely love to find. Got a lot of room there. Fenwick minnow buckets. Got some Plano Magnums. Definitely one of my favorite. Got some few different sizes. You get the 1-1-2-2 Magnum double box, and you got the 3-2-1-5 Magnum sidekick tackle box. Even though I don't believe it is a sidekick, it's called the Mini Magnum. Like I said, they've been getting this wrong on here. The 757 drawer tackle box by Plano. This is another thing I want to find. The old school Rod 2 by Plano. Got some pocket pack tackle box, even though it's mini magnum pocket pack. And your typical little minnow, plastic minnow buckets. And we're going to skip through some of this. This is some coolers, Coleman coolers. Oh, this is one thing I wanted to show. That old school bass fishing cooler. Oh, and that's the end of the Kmart. Fishing helpers. Old cigarette ad. We got how Denny I don't know how to pronounce that name. Burns a bluff. Oh, there's some Johnson Motors. Electrifying. Super cool right there. Got some Plano Magnums. Joel Fish formula. I believe that's Bangalore. Probably down there. Maybe. Some solid plastic worms. You got some Sonic Rooster Tails. GMC trucks. Definitely another good truck to have. It's old school stuff. This is another one. More Berkeley, I know. Wasn't there just a Berkeley lightning rod ad? Yes. This is definitely a way more detailed ad. Trying to get y'all adjusted. It's got a few pros on here. Ken Cook, Jack Chancellor, and Buzz Ramsey. And yeah, some of the pros. And this is when they did the graphite. This is 100% graphite rod down here. And the 100% graphite barely bends, which was the key because back then there was a lot of flimsy. Oh, here we go. Some of Stanley jigs. Larry Nixon, 1983 Classic winner. Rick Klon, 3-time Classic winner. Tommy Martin, a past Classic winner. Got some old Stanley spinnerbaits and jigs. I think I have a few of them. Got some buck knives. Ooh, Roland Martin. But first, you got a bait that I've barely ever seen. The Storm Lures bringing you the new Rattling Texas Shad. It's like your rattle trap, but with a lot of beads to make it rattle. Got a few colors. You got your old Hot and Tot, Wiggle Ward, Texas Shad, Texas Shad, Texas Shad. Some of the brand that finds that Roland Martin definitely sponsored a lot. Got some more stuff. Dr. Juice, One Drop Fish Scent. Definitely something you don't see. Ryobi. Real I definitely don't see much of. Ryobi definitely was a bit of a copycat of the Lou style back then. A little bit. The one. More Ryobi. This. Meet America's best bass fishermen on the BassMasters. Brought to you by Ranger Boats, Fish Formula, Humminbird, Strand, Garcia, Scope, Long Cut. A lot of your typical style sponsors. You got Roland Martin with an old Strand bag. That's really cool. Got the inside when you're weighing your fish. And when you look, some more Spring Smallmouth Tactics. Let y'all pause if you want, if you could read it. Here we go. We got some more. Fred Arbogast. The new Arbogast Rebby Hanger. It's an interesting jerkbait by Fred Arbogast. This is definitely a Daiwa reel. I would love to find. This is a very well made one, you can tell. It's got the little flap, I believe. Red, favorite color. Too bad I could never find it. Bass Cat, another boat I would love to find. Bass Cat boats. Original ones are very cool. Then you got a depth sounder. And we keep going. We're getting there. I know some more ads in here. Cool. The truth about lizards. Solid plastic lizards. If you want to take a look at that and pause and read that. Then you got Motor Guide Brute trolling motor, foot powered. Definitely a trolling motor I love to find. More one of the old foot powered ones. If I get an old bass boat. We got old winter bass boats. I know a guy who has one. It's in blue with the original Yamaha motor. Then we got the LCR 8000. Way bigger screen. Definitely a harder one to find. Makes charts obsolete. Props. An Outpoint Prime fishing string. New ultra sensitive prime. It will catch fish you didn't know were there. Got some old, God, I think they were called water dogs. Got some Flembues. It's a very interesting tackle box I have. I have this one. I've never shown it off. It has a spinnerbait trays on the bottom, but a little tray up top you can pull out. Hold your crankbaits. You can hold them in there too. And a little tray on the bottom you can put your crankbaits and jerkbaits and solid plastics. Here's the old fish scent. Now, this is the ad. Definitely an ad you don't see much of. I'm trying to get it adjusted where y'all can see this beautiful thing. First, we got aluminum bass boats, the light, heavy weights. But this is the Lew's Gold Series. Definitely series Lew's reels. I have one of. I believe I did a video of. If I didn't, I will have to or show it off. Gold Series made a few different. They're mostly gold. So you got your brakes, Lew's one, the BB1 LMG, and then you got the BB1 NG, which is your big bulky one. This one is your smaller one with the brakes. Shows the components, very nice art. Going in here, you got some of the rods. These are rods that definitely difficult to find. You got the old laser rods. Lew's laser graphite rods. Light, fast, and strong. Key factors built in these rods. These rods are definitely probably hard to find. I've never seen them. They got the most coolest handles. And, I mean, it's hard to find these old school ones like that. There's your typical pistol grip. A long-handled spinning one, which will go good with my old spinning reel. Gold spinning reel. And a laser rod. And on the last page is the reel I have. So back then, this is called the Lew's Gold Spin. It's new. This is when they made it. There's two versions. You got the Gold Spin 1 and the Gold Spin 2. I have the Gold Spin 2. It's bigger. This is a smaller one. And the cool thing is, it's got a little thing it's got a line test, but you can move it to set to what pound line you have on there. I don't really know if that makes a difference. I don't really know. I don't think so, but it doesn't really matter. It still casts perfectly fine. Not a bad of a bulky reel. I have it originally in the box. Well, it was used, but barely. I bought it offline for $40-some. It's got everything in it. But you see, that's the size difference. Oh boy, here we go. Getting into some good stuff. Got some more articles. The Bill Dance Stance. If you want to read that right there. Probably can. Let me see here. There you go. Give y'all some time. Oh, this is one by the man himself, Doug Hannon, who made the Doug Hannon snakebait, a lure that I've been dying to get my hands on. This lure was definitely on my list. It's got numerous head styles for your numerous snakes. We got your venomous and your non-venomous. Doug Hannon, who was definitely a man who sought out to catch big bass. He was more big into learning how to catch the big fish. Like how he used to love having his old boats. He loved aluminum boats. And especially being low in the aluminum boats, which he, I think, believed that the bass can't detect you. And one of the baits he made were the snake baits. He made a frog one and a weird top water minnow type. Ooh, this video's 30 minutes long. We're getting there. Got some Daiwa reel ads. Weird depth finder I've never seen. Suzuki. Year-round tricks for small lake bass. Definitely fished lakes and definitely have never caught one like that. Suzuki Motors. And you got this little map, which some of these books have for lakes. Show you where to go, and all types of stuff. They're all numbered. Jack Daniels. Almost there. Stratos boats. Not a big fan of the Stratos boats. Just not a big fan. Fishing the doodle worm. Okay. Never heard of that before. Well, if y'all want to look at that. Here's this for when you're subscribed. You get a keychain. Bass Angler Sportsman Society. And the thing by Ray Scott, I assume. And you submit all this, and yeah, you get your normal stuff. We're proud of our country, Tennessee. Tennessee bass fishing. Got some old Yamahas. Another article about some worms. Delaware, I guess, bass fishing. Another article. Some very cool art. Definitely a lot of stuff about very interesting areas to fish. King Marina. Depth finders. Oh, here we go. Woodstream. Fenwick. Fenwick made the rods, like I said, like that. It had it like that weird shape. Then you got the Fenwick Color Selector case. Watershed lakes. Big bass and small packages. Got some more bass boats. Oh, Yamaha. Oh, here we go. This is the ad. The dance is eel with the old fish formula. With the young bill dance. Where the years go. Remember when I was younger in the morning, Saturday morning, get up and watch the old bill dance. Old dance is eel. I have this color too. Two of them actually. Ooh. The Blue Fox spinnerbait. You may buy a lesser lure, but bigger bass won't. Yeah. Definitely a lure I'm yet to find. I have some of the original Blue Fox line wrapless spinners. Yeah, definitely a lure I don't see much of. Old Blue Fox spinnerbaits. Ooh. Think he's fishing with a culprit. Look at that article. BassMasters, these big ones are definitely long to get through. 1986. Got the old Jimmy Houston and the BASS New York Invitational Motor Guide put Jimmy Houston in his place first. Yeah. He's definitely aged, but he still can catch and fish. Here we go. In the BASS Georgia Invitational, Quantum put Gary Klein in his place first. Quantum. That was definitely, you can go online and look at the old Bill Dance episodes. Definitely have a lot of old Quantum ads in there. Oh, we got some Bill Norman lures. The deep little N for the color selector. It's definitely a style I don't see. Runs true right from the box. Definitely never seen a color selector style Bill Norman. Oh, 1986 Bass Pro Shop catalog. I've been searching for these old catalogs for so long. So hard to find. But you got your bass trackers. The prices back then were crazy. $3,000, basically $4,000, for your little pond, lake-style bass tracker boats, which are a lot more motor. Then you got your smaller size one. You got the Bass Tracker Pro 16 for $5,000. Got your dash, your Mercury motor. Then you got the Sun Tracker Bass Buggy for $5,000, and then you got for $6,000 the Sun Tracker 24 Party Barge. Definitely an interesting style. Look at that thing. They definitely don't make them like they used to. Legs of the Ozarks update. Ooh. Dr. Lauren G. Hill. The late Dr. Lauren G. Hill. The creator of the Color Selector, pH Guide, and the Combo Selector. Boy, he's definitely got a reputation for himself. The Treasure of Trinity. Another article there. Definitely got enough time, not a lot of time on our hands here. Definitely a lot of y'all probably have never seen anybody take a look at these bad boys. Ranger boat. Yes. Like that old blue style. Got some old school dealers. Got some more articles. Ooh, guaranteed bass fishing success or your money back. Whatever that is. Largemouth Bass by Don Oyster. News about BSS chapter or whatever federation members. Eagle depth finders. That's one I definitely don't really see much of. The old school Eagle Z6000 by Lowrance. Definitely the same as the Lowrance too. Got the Going Fishing America sweepstakes. Win $50,000. Got all your sponsors. Nothing really special there. Got all this cool stuff. Grand prize is $20,000. A lot of interesting stuff. When a bass takes the bait. Trying to hurry up through here. Quick Strike. The 7 deadliest fish catching scents. Hog Callers by mail. Those pro baits boys are at it again. Old spinnerbait. And old soft plastics. Afloat with Bill Norman. Yeah. Definitely made a good success for himself. Lures, I believe, are still sailing today. But they still definitely work. Some more articles. Ooh, talks about the Weed Walker. Have 2 of those. The Bomber. Crank Up River Smallmouth. Bomber. Fire Tiger. I don't believe that's a Model A. And deep diving. Got some more stuff. Before you get to the end, more articles. Bass mapping strategies. Got some old batteries. Maps. Almost through. Fishing. Oh, I gotta read that today. Definitely getting late. World's #1 lure. The Mets New Lightning. Rooster Tail. Got some more stuff. Megabucks tournament. BassMasters. Megabucks and Bass. Got some stuff along the tournament trail. Honor roll. Got some honor roll. Let's see here. Get some people on here, wherever you live. Fishing report. Got those old cartoons. Then you got this old thing for Bassmasters. The old, I guess, things for the old tournaments. Got the old cartoons. More little information. More cartoons. And an old Marina motor ad on the back. Old Shimano. If I'd had this reel, I wouldn't have lost that fish. Shimano Magnum Light 200 SG. Or 2000 SG with the old dial. Well, guys. We did it. It's the end of the video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one. It's tired. It's late. Tired. Time for bed.